Welcome back YouTube, Order513 here with another video review. Today we have the War for Cybertron Siege Refraktor, or as you might know him for his G1 name, Reflector. I do have 3 parts, so we'll be showing off in this data disk, almost USB, maybe ship mode. I mean, it does have landing gear, his robot mode, and then his camera mode. So to start off, we'll have a look at some detail on this jet slash data disk slash, we couldn't think of a singular alt mode, so we just gave him one mode. He's okay. The purple's really nice. He does have some articulation, I guess. You can aim this front section down. It looks okay. It does look like 1/3 of a camera stretched out, I suppose. Some nice cockpit detail there, I suppose. The green metallic paint is always nice. None of the battle damage to be seen on this, the sort of wash that I can think of on the top of my head. Some nice lighter purple, lavender colour here. Some silver, some red. Nice red paint on the shield section. That's all there is to it really. We have a, whatever that is supposed to be, a jet on the back, I suppose. It does have landing gear, so he sits quite nicely, not very wobbly at all. A sort of data dish on the front there, or 1/3 of one, and that's it. We'll get down to transformation then. To start off, we want to detach this shield section, or what will become the shield section. Detach this button section, unhinge the feet from each other, or the legs that just come apart, whichever's easiest. Release this gun section, set all this off to the side. You then want to bring this cockpit section up, fold it inwards, fold it up, that will become the chest section. These arms, untab them from the waist piece, fold them out towards the side. These wrists, flip them out from inside of the forearms, flip them around. Same on the other side. These are quite stiff. Come on. If you're having a little bit of trouble, you can always just plug that in there and use that to flip it around. There we go. Fold that down. Rotate the waist all the way. Rotate the legs. Fold this landing gear inside of the leg. Again on this side. Fold the toes down. And last but not least, rotate this head section around and bring him around. And there we go. Siege Refraktor. He's quite a nice figure. He scales really well. He does look better with all 3 of them together, because you can sort of individualize them somewhat, but not entirely. These accessories can plug into his hand if you want to give him that. The shield can either plug into his shoulder or his forearm, or even if you fold this arm section down, you can plug it in like this, like that. Fold that in and then bring it more oriented as a shield. It's quite nice. This section can go in a variety of places. It can either go on the back of his waist section or in the middle of the chest. And that is around about it for the features and accessory integration. I'll remove these and get down to some articulation. Okie dokie, so what we've got is the head is on a swivel, full 360 for the transformation mostly. This section can also come back, so we can look up, maybe give him in like a flying pose. These arms, full 360 there, out and in, double bend at the elbow, that is more for transformation into the camera mode, and a little bit of wrist articulation there. The waist also has a swivel, which is nice. It is very sort of clunky and locks in that sort of position. You can't really get him a little bit. It's either one or the other. Universal joint there at the leg, so backwards and forwards, out and in. Rotation at the thigh. Knee joint around 90 degrees, perhaps just under. ankle articulation and a little bit of toe movement there. So now for the main event, to get him into the camera mode. So what you want to do is rotate his head back into his rest position, rotate his wrists back around, rotate these arms to the back like so, this wrist in as well. You then want to fold these arms up. How I find to do it is bring it up one click on this top joint and then all the way up on the rest, and just bring it sort of flat. These leg sections, you then want to rotate the waist around, before you start with any of the legs. Then rotate them at the thigh there. Bring these struts out all the way. You don't have to bring them out all the way, but it does help. Tab these legs together. Fold this up and in until it clicks. Fold these struts back in, and you have, we'll remove this down. You have 1/3 of the sort of core sections. I have the other two here. So what you're going to want to do for the center section, leave it with the window facing towards you. This section with the legs facing towards you, just tab it in. You can see port, tab, port, well, tab, and then another port up here, and it just sort of all fits together like so. Give them a little squeeze. Other section, same orientation, like so. Give them a little squeeze, and that is the base of the camera. What you then want to do is get the 3 guns like so. Well, these are 2, there's the other one. Tab the dishes into each other, and then tab these top sections into each other like so, and then get one of these shutter pieces, tab it onto the top just like this, and that will be the tripod on which he rests. We'll put that over there. These 3 shield pieces will also tab together just like so. And again like so. It then creates this nice see-through lens piece. What you then want to do is find these 2 tabs on the top there and put them into these 2 slots just like so. It will then, if you have it all situated, get itself all nice and ready in the position. Very good. You then have 2 of these button pieces. You can do so what you wish. I personally like to put one over here on the top, so sort of like a shutter button piece, and then the other one, maybe put it on this chest section like a dial. Then in that case, if you have one there, and this one plugging in under there, you have one on each section, so it's harder to lose them if you do separate them. You then plug this section into the underside, and there we go. That is the Refraktor or Reflector in his camera mode. Very, very nice. I personally like to lift these up just slightly, and if you wish, rotate these up for maybe like a flash, or even just rotate one up and leave the other one down just like that to make it look like he's got a camera flash. The Collector's Series version, I believe, does have more pieces, so he kind of has a opening over here and the flash piece. He's nice, but this guy is a lot more affordable. If you are collecting them separately, I would recommend this guy, but if you do want that sort of more, well, this is more G1 accurate, I suppose, but if you do want that more striking sort of realistic camera look, I would go for that set. I do believe now, because of the aftermarket of this guy, it's probably more affordable to get that one than to get these 3 separately. You'll have to start price that up yourself, I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, the camera mode, really nice, stands on this tripod, has this big lens piece, which is cool as well. The detail, it does kind of look like 3 robots smushed together, but from the front, from far away, It does make quite a nice display piece. You can see all the detail that was present in the other mode. No new detail revealed really, other than the tripod and the lens piece. The line, I guess, does follow all the way around, which is nice. So yeah, that is Siege Refraktor. Final thoughts. Like I say, he's a great figure. I do have him as a display piece in the camera mode, of course. I don't regret picking him up whatsoever, or even all three pieces. I did when I got him, got two, and then couldn't find a third one in the shop, so I had to order the third one. So for a while I had just half a camera, or 2/3 of a camera it would be. Worth picking up for sure. Good paint, good look. No complaints really, maybe a little bit more paint, and that weathering, the lack of rather, is quite a welcome bonus for a camera mode like this. As always, stay safe, take it easy, and thank you for watching. And remember, like, comment and subscribe if you have any suggestions or any comments. The question of the day, I didn't do a question of the day in the last video because it's a double upload today. So the question of the day today is, in Jurassic World, what is your favourite dinosaur sequence? Thank you for watching. If you haven't seen Jurassic World, just tell me what your favourite dinosaur is. I'm sure you have that. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Love you guys. Good night.